Nick Carter, the name once echoing through countless arenas as the charismatic heartthrob of the Backstreet Boys. While millions swooned over his smooth voice and charming smile, a deeper, far more complex saga simmered beneath the surface, a narrative laden with strife, loss, and unspoken challenges. What happens when the glitz and glamour of fame collide with familial struggles and personal demons? Join me as we delve into the untold story of the Carter family. A remarkable tale of fame's double-edged sword that leaves us questioning everything we thought we knew. The brothers' rise. Nick and Aaron Carter, two names that became synonymous with the late 90s and early 2000s pop culture explosion. The elder Nick was the face of the Backstreet Boys, the best-selling boy band of all time. With infectious hits like I Want It That Way and Quit Playing Games, he was adored by fans all around the globe. On the other hand, Aaron, just a few years younger, was seen as the rising star, known for his hit singles like I Want Candy. Emerging as a teen heartthrob in his own right, Aaron was a bundle of energy and charisma that captured the attention of a younger demographic. The brothers, with their unconventional looks and undeniable talent, were the epitome of the American dream. A fairy tale turned reality for many. Growing up in a music-loving family, both Nick and Aaron showed signs of talent early on, with their mother, Jane, enlisting them in vocal lessons and encouraging their passion for performance. It was clear that they were destined for greatness. Nick's initial foray into the music industry began with his role in the Backstreet Boys, where he quickly rose to fame. Meanwhile, Aaron was just waiting for his moment in the spotlight. Their bond was palpable, not just as brothers, but as creative partners. Nick often shared the stage with Aaron, guiding him through the complexities of fame that they both were about to face. Yet, amid their professional achievements, there lay an undeniable pressure, an expectation that their family name would flourish even brighter in the music world. As they dazzled on stages and graced magazine covers, the Carter brothers appeared to have it all. The world watched in awe as they climbed the ladders of success, showcasing the beauty of their bond. But lurking behind those smiles were the undertones of something lurking, ultimately setting the stage for the challenges that would come to define their intertwined journeys. Cracks in the foundation. While the success of the Backstreet Boys defined the pinnacle of Nick's career, the reality of the Carter family dynamic painted a far less idyllic picture. The glamour of stardom came with its own set of challenges, often leading to emotional turmoil beneath the surface. The family had a history marked by uncertainty, with both parents navigating rocky relationships and financial instability, before Nick and Aaron even took the stage. Nick took up the role of protector, often feeling the weight of responsibility for both his siblings. But this sense of duty led to an overwhelming pressure that began to strain his relationships with his family. Meanwhile, Aaron, grappling with his own place in the world as a younger brother in a famous household, often felt overshadowed by Nick's achievements, leading to feelings of inadequacy. This sibling rivalry wasn't driven by malice. It was the result of their respective journeys being intertwined in a world of fame that left both looking for validation. The house that once embodied the dream life of a pop sensation became a battleground for emotional fallout. Behind closed doors, public personas faded, revealing raw emotions, jealousy, and insecurities that neither brother could quite communicate. Their attempts to support each other often turned into conflicts, each triggered by the pressure they felt to fit into expected roles. Nick as the star, and Aaron as the little brother seeking his own identity. As external success soared, the internal struggles deepened, making it clear that the foundation they built their lives upon was slowly cracking under pressure. And just when it seemed like the only way forward was through family unity, life's unpredictable turns would only drive a wedge further between them. Each whisper about their personal lives in the tabloid headlines created more noise than clarity, leaving them more isolated than ever. The cracks were evident, but would they be able to find a way to repair them before it was too late? The price of fame. The allure of fame shines like a beacon, drawing countless dreamers toward its sparkling light. But pause for a moment and ask yourself, what is the true cost of being in the public eye? Behind the red carpets and flashing cameras lies a world shrouded in trials that many fans never see. As we meet our celebrities, we often only catch glimpses of their carefully constructed facades. A dazzling smile, a designer outfit, a flawless social media post. Yet, the reality is often a stark contrast. High-profile personalities like Britney Spears and Kanye West remind us that the glittery surface hides emotional and mental struggles that can spiral out of control. Imagine experiencing a meteoric rise in fame overnight. The exhilaration is intoxicating, but so is the pressure. This journey can feel like a pressure cooker, where joy mixes with anxiety and self-doubt. Numerous celebrities have bravely stepped forward, shedding light on issues like depression and anxiety that stem from the unyielding expectations attached to their careers. But fame doesn't just challenge personal well-being. It often takes a toll on the most intimate relationships. The constant media scrutiny can turn love stories into public dramas. You only need to glance at the headlines about celebrity breakups to see how fame can create rifts between even the closest partners. As pressures mount, many turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms. It's not uncommon to hear stories of addictions resurfacing in the lives of Hollywood's elite. The desire to escape reality has led some to substances that only deepen the pain they're trying to numb. Loneliness is another hidden cost of celebrity. The paradox of being surrounded by adoring fans yet feeling completely isolated leaves many stars questioning their lives. Accounts of the disconnect between public personas and personal realities paint a disheartening picture of fame's true face. Of course, there's also a financial dimension to consider. Fame can yield monumental wealth, but it can also lead to exploitation and poor financial decisions. The constant pressure to maintain a lavish lifestyle can result in choices that leave many celebrities financially vulnerable. As we peel back the layers, it becomes clear that fame is a double-edged sword. Are these glamorous lives really worth the price paid? This reflection leaves us with a haunting question. Is personal happiness sacrificed in pursuit of fame? Legal battles and betrayals. As the glimmer of fame shone brightly on the Carter brothers, shadows lurked behind the scenes, leading them into a world of legal battles and betrayal. One of the most devastating moments came with their complicated relationship with former manager Lou Pearlman, a figure once seen as a guiding light in their careers. Pearlman, who orchestrated the Backstreet Boys' rise to stardom, became a key player in the boys' story, a man they owed their success to, but would later discover had hidden agendas. In the early 2000s, cracks began to show in this relationship. Allegations surfaced that Pearlman had been exploiting the boys financially while enriching himself. Fans were shocked to hear that the very person who brought them fame was also skimming off the top via questionable contracts. The brothers felt a deep sense of betrayal. They had placed their trust in Pearlman, only to realize he was not the ally he appeared to be. The revelation led to a series of legal disputes. Nick and Aaron, alongside their fellow bandmates, sought to break free from Pearlman's grasp, which culminated in one of the music industry's notorious legal battles. Their fight wasn't just about money. It was a battle for control of their careers and the future they had thought was secure. While everyone believed the brothers were living a charmed life, behind the scenes was a constant struggle to reclaim their lives from a manipulative figure. And what happened next would shock everyone. Pearlman was eventually exposed, not only for mistreatment of the boys but also for his entire Ponzi scheme, which left countless people devastated. The fallout from this scandal left a scar not only on the music industry but also on the Carter family, serving as a painful reminder of how deceptive appearances can be. As the dust settled on their legal battles, the impact of the betrayal lingered. The brothers had not only lost a significant portion of their earnings but had to deal with the emotional toll of being misled. It was a learning lesson wrapped in heartache, shifting their perspectives on trust and loyalty in the cutthroat world of fame. In the end, while they may have found temporary justice in the courts, the scars of betrayal and the search for vindication would haunt them for years to come. Their story serves as a stark reminder that in the glitz and glamour of success, darkness often hides just beneath the surface, a lesson Nick and Aaron would sadly learn all too well. But the true tests were yet to come. Personal declines. As the glitz of fame began to fade, both Nick and Aaron found themselves navigating personal downturns that would deeply impact their lives. Aaron, once the darling of teenage pop, faced significant hardships that culminated in public struggles with addiction. Despite moments of brilliance in his career, external pressures and emotional turmoil took a toll. His erratic behavior often made headlines, leaving fans worried and confused about the young star they once adored. On the other hand, Nick grappled with the weight of being the responsible older brother, trying to maintain his career while supporting a sibling in crisis. He dealt with his pressures, all while trying to stay relevant in a rapidly changing music industry. Even as Nick achieved significant milestones like solo albums and networking with major artists, the shadow of their family's challenges loomed large. Both brothers fought against the overwhelming expectations that came with their lives. Their attempts to gain control manifested in various ways. Aaron ventured into reality television to reinvigorate his image, while Nick sought solace in more creative projects. Yet each battle carried its own scars. The struggle to balance fame with personal well-being culminated in a heartbreaking cycle, the brothers' bond strained by misunderstandings and divergent paths. In seeking to support each other, they often pushed apart, becoming two sides of the same coin, each desperately clinging to their own sense of identity amidst the chaos surrounding them. As Nick bore witness to his brother's downward spiral, a sense of helplessness emerged, further fueling his determination to navigate his own challenges. The pressures of public perception only added complexity, as fans watched with a mix of admiration and concern, ultimately questioning how such talented individuals could face such profound declines. Tragedy strikes. The entertainment world was rocked in November 2022 when Aaron Carter, the once vibrant pop star, was found unresponsive in his home. This shocking event sent ripples through the industry and left fans heartbroken. Aaron's struggles with addiction, long held under wraps, had become a chilling backdrop to his life. Whispers of his battles became inevitable topics of conversation. As news of his passing spread, many reflected on the stark realities of fame and the price paid for stardom. For Nick, the loss was especially profound, a brother torn from him too soon, marking a painful chapter in a saga plagued by heartache and unresolved issues. The ripple effects were felt deeply by those who knew him, a somber reminder that behind the glamour and fame, there exists a darker reality, where mental health battles rage silently. But in this moment of despair, both fans and family began to rally around Nick, curious about how he would respond and cope with this unimaginable loss. It was an unfolding story that would keep everyone on edge, revealing not only the depths of brotherly love but also the harsh lessons entwined within their family's narrative. The final chapters. Tragedy struck again in November 2022 when Aaron Carter was found unresponsive in his California home, leading to a heart-wrenching revelation of mental health struggles and addiction that plagued him over the years. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left fans, friends, and family grappling with devastation. In the wake of his passing, Nick was vocal about his grief on social media, expressing sorrow for the loss of his brother and reflecting on the complicated relationship they shared, filled with love, rivalry, and unresolved issues. While Nick's journey in the entertainment world continued, reuniting with the Backstreet Boys, performing, and even working on his solo projects, he faced the haunting reality of losing a sibling so young and troubled. The aftermath of this tragedy opened a dialogue surrounding mental health awareness, urging fans and the public to reflect on the hidden pains often masked by fame. What once seemed like a fairy tale, the rise of two brothers in the music industry, became a sobering reminder of the cost of fame and the importance of seeking help in times of distress. As Nick continues to navigate his path forward, fans hold their breath, watching the story unfold, hoping for healing and understanding from the shadows of their past. The Carter family's journey is a poignant reminder that fame can be a double-edged sword. While it offers glitz and glamour, the underlying struggles often remain hidden from public view. With personal battles, familial rifts, and tragic losses, Nick and Aaron's story highlights the realities many face behind closed doors. As we reflect on their lives, let's recognize the complex interplay of love, loss, and the quest for acceptance that many endure regardless of their celebrity status. So, what are your thoughts on the price of fame and its impact on relationships? Share your views in the comments below and join the conversation.